Welcome back to Grounded. I am Ryan. We are on the title screen here because I wanted to show you guys something. See this right here? This title is pre-release software. Platform features of the game itself may not work correctly and may crash. We did experience this. We had a problem. What happened, I'm not exactly sure, but when I went to go load the game, we didn't even have our latest save. I had played a little bit more after the last recording, and I was trying to set stuff up, but there was some of our save was lost, some of our progress was lost, and there were a few other issues with the recordings and stuff. So what I actually did, I just restarted from the beginning, okay? And because I restarted from the beginning, I didn't build a base. I just went through. I tried to get us caught up to as close to where we were. We've just gone to Burgle and come back. This is the research facility. I did not build a base. I just made a makeshift base out of this. Put a door in front of there. Lean-to. We've got a little bit of resources. Our inventory is full. But other than that, one major difference that I did in the second playthrough was when we got to Burgle, instead of taking the scanner, I actually took the two-tier buildings, second-tier bases, or multi-floor bases, whatever it's called.
Get out of my airspace!
Get out of my airspace. I'm terrible at getting these things. Because as I was trying to build the base and get set up, I found not being able to build a second peek out in here anyway. Come on. Ah, these things are annoying. They are gnats, though. I guess they're supposed to be annoying. Not being able to build two-story bases was really a limiting factor and was making things very difficult to make any type of progress. These ants were destroying our bases and stealing all of our resources like it looks like he might be trying to do now. Right, and so I made a different selection there, and hopefully that'll make it more interesting and we'll be able to progress further. But other than that, I did find out that we can actually accept all three of Burgle's quests, and for the science. So one of them we had already completed before we accepted it. They weren't the same ones. They're sort of randomly generated, I guess. And the other two you see up in the top left corner. So I think the first thing we're going to do is look for a base, because somewhere to build a new base. I didn't like that area. As I explored more, I found there are some better areas. And so we will... Yeah, my inventory is super full right now. And so I don't want to drop my materials off in a random spot without any protection either. But what we're going to look for now is a good spot to start building a base that's a little bit secure, that we can protect it from the ants, and maybe in a better location with a better view or something like that. Anyway, I'm going to walk around, I'm going to explore, and if I find something, I'll bring you guys back in and show you where we're moving forward. Get out of here, Nat. All right, we are back. It is nighttime.
All right, Shadows. What you
I
got
found
now?
a place. There's a giant flat rock over here. It's very big. There's only one area to get up, and I don't know if the ants can get up. We have to jump up from that rock there. There was a threat down there earlier. I think it might have been a spider. But if you look over here, I've got a lean-to and a storage basket, but I also found that when we got the acorn, we've got these storage chests, which look like they're going to be the same thing but larger. Unfortunately, all of these require clover leaves, which we do not have in our inventory. So we're going to have to go collect some more. And it is night out. But I think what we're going to do is use the resources we do have to hopefully clear out our inventory a little bit. Let's see, did that give us any empty slots? It did. Okay, that's good. So we're going to run back over by the mystery machine. Where are we at on the map? We're right here. Okay. We're west of the oak tree. But we're going to run back toward the mystery machine, I think, and get some clover leaves. And then we will be back. And I think what we're going to do, we're going to put some kind of defense here just in case things can get up. And we want to build our base at this end. But one thing I did find before we lost the footage was there is a stronger type of foundation that we can build out of clay. So we'll need to collect some clay and we'll build over there. So first I think we're going to build a smaller, more temporary base over at this end. Maybe around these things. We could put some walls. We could just leave it open. I'm not sure. We can build walls here. So maybe we'll put up a few just for safety's sake and I don't know, so that it looks more like a base. Maybe we can go like this and then put, oh, we can't really, that's in the way. Let's readjust this. We'll start over here with the wall. And I think we'll angle it a little bit this way, like this. Make sure it fits, and then we can extend it this way. I didn't put these far enough apart. So let's do 2 of those then. 2 of those on an angle. We can go 1 right there and put 1 next to it. They're floating a little bit now. But you know what? I'm not going to worry about this right now. I'll figure that out later. We'll get rid of all that because we don't want those just floating. And if one destroys, they're all destroyed. But I'm going to go collect some clover leaves and we'll be back with you in a moment. Alright guys, we are back. I was exploring and I found this, which is the clay we were looking for. There's another spot where there's more. I don't know if this will keep spawning or if it's a one-time thing or what, but I wanted to show you this. If we pick this up and we collect all of this. Is there any more? We want to get all of it if we can. It seems to be one of the more rare resources, so I think we got all of it. I don't see any more laying around. But if we look at our inventory now, under base building, clay foundation, clay ramps. So that's what we want to get. I still need to collect a few clover leaves. And if I see any more clay, I'm going to grab that. But I'm going to keep exploring, collecting resources, and I'll see you back at the base when we're ready to build. Welcome back to the base. There's a nice little clover right there. I'll show you what we got so far. We got our baskets, our lean-to, and our storage chests completed. I also put in one of these log storage and one of these plank pallets. And those are just going to be a nice place to store these where they can, oh, maybe not. Oh, yes. Okay, so you can stack these on there easily. You still stack them with the same button. But yeah, so we can store our grass planks, whoops, and our weed stems on those, and they won't get knocked around. Now I don't know if the ants are still going to try and steal them. Is that full? Is that all we can? No, we can store more there. All right, and we've got our storage here. Let's put more stuff in there. And I think now we are ready to start planning out a base a little bit. I did analyze the clay. We don't have any more room in there. Let's see how much bigger these ones are. Oh, they're about twice the size. So I actually don't want to put the food items in there, which the acorn bits are food as well. I think that's what's attracting ants. Makes sense. And I also found out what the threat we keep running into is. I believe underneath this rock lives some kind of beetle or grasshopper. Let's see if we can go find him. I'll show you guys. Oh, where is he? Over there? That's a ladybug that moves the grass like that. It's somewhere around here. There he is. Oh, there's some spiders. That might be... Oh, this guy lives underneath our rock. I don't know exactly what he is, and I don't really care to find out yet. But we might have to call an exterminator at some point in the future. So that's what we're dealing with, but it doesn't appear that any of them can get up here just yet. We might fortify this with some kind of door or walls or something just in case in the future. But as of now, it doesn't look like they can get up here, so we'll probably just leave them alone. I think we want to start laying out a floor plan here. Let's see. These can be raised and lowered. I think we just want to snap these together like this, though. We don't want that one freaking out. Alright, so how many is that? That might be a lot. I don't know if we need a base that big. But if we are looking at something more permanent, that might be the way to go, is to just make it larger. I'm going to keep laying these out, and I'll be back with you once we got the floor plan laid out, and we'll know what we need to collect. Alright, I think this is how our setup's going to be. It's going to be pretty big. I think we might do like a sleeping area over here, and maybe a trophy room over here, or a crafting room over here, and a trophy room somewhere in the main entrance. We will have an upstairs as well. But as you can see, it's going to be rather large, so we're going to need a lot of clay. I don't know if we're going to be able to find that much clay. We can also make these walls out of grass planks, but I found on the other playthrough that if we analyze the wooden planks or the weed stems, we can get a more reinforced wall, which I think we might want to use at least on the bottom floor. It's more sturdy, and it also, I think, looks a little better too. So we've got a lot of resources to collect. I'm going to go and see how much I can get. We might have to rethink this amount of clay, or maybe just start with the main room here and then add on the wings later. But yeah, I'm going to go do that. Fill up our planks and our weed stems as much as I can. Collect a bunch of clay, and we'll be back. Alright guys, we found a thistle plant here, which if we chop this, we get thistle needles from it we can use to make arrows. We might be able to use the bow and arrow to get rid of some of those predators by our base. And I think, although I'm not sure, I think that this never dies. The more you chop it, the more needles you get. I have not ever been able to take one down, but you can see we've already got 20-something needles from it. That's quite a bit. I think we're good. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys that. Still collecting resources, and we'll see you back at the base. We are back, and I collected a lot of materials. That took way longer than I thought it would be. I put the layout of the house so you can get a little bit of idea of what it's going to look like. There's a little bit of wonkiness up there at the top. I couldn't really reach that high, so I figured we'll build the first floor, and then we'll be able to get up there and build the second floor when we can reach it better. I do have some food cooking here that I need to eat, but I was thinking that maybe we'll just do a speed build for this. I'm going to eat that food there. we'll do a speed build for this. We should have enough materials. I got quite a bit of clay in here. That took a while to get as well. There's a spot over in that direction that has a lot. Maybe I'll show it to you guys later. But I wanted to get this house built. So let's get started. All right, and we've got the first floor built there. It's looking pretty good. I do need to lay out the floors blueprints. The floor blueprints I did not do because I wasn't exactly sure where I wanted to put the ladder. We did unlock. These three are the ones we got from taking the new multiple floors buildings from Burgle when I had to restart. Oh, I can't open the door when I got a blueprint out. Let's open it that way and we'll just leave it open. All right. And I think we're just gonna, yeah, straightforward, cover the whole base like this, and then we'll come back and decide where we want the stairs to be. Okay. Oh, we got a piece sticking out here. Let's get rid of that. I laid out the floors, and I actually think the stairs might be better here. I've got them there. I might move them over one. Let me try one on each side and see what it looks better. If we do put the stairs here, we will want to move those windows. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, I think that's going to be better. Because otherwise we're just coming into, like, it just cramps the small. So let's move these over one. Unfortunately, that does mean we will have to replace those windows, but we can leave them there for now. Let's get rid of this one. That's going to be open. Get rid of this one. We'll put another floor there. Where's our floor? There's our floor. Got it. Get it. Got it. Good. Okay. And one on this side. All right. These take 1 wood stem and 4 grass planks. So we do have a few wooden stems left. All right, perfect. Just enough to carry for the stairs. And that's one side. Let's grab 4 more. Whoop, too many. And actually, let's grab these ones, the loose ones first. And 1 more wooden stem. We'll get those other stairs in there. Maybe we will have enough to move the windows. If we scrap that, we'll get some back. We can leave them there for now. It might not look too bad once we get done. Alright, so there's that. We are going to grab these grass planks and start making the stairs. And I'll show you when we're done. Welcome back. Okay, so we did get this built. We used all of our grass that we had. I knew we didn't have enough to do the walls, but we were running out of room to put it. And I'm running out of water. That's okay. I think we'll be fine for now. The rest of this does clover leaves on the roofs, but I wanted to show you this. This is why I stopped here, because I left this floor open, but I closed off this one. The reason being, with this wall here, for the outside, because these roofs are only going to cover half that wall, we don't want that open, so we put a wall there. Because we have a wall there, we won't be able to use this space, so it would just be like closed off totally. So I think what we might do is just leave the roof open, which, like this. And I wasted a few grass planks doing this, but if I can deconstruct that one, there we go. But it's gonna make these little rooms on the side a little bit larger, and hopefully that'll look good. Let's put some of this up here so we can see what it's like. Actually, probably could have built it from down here. There we go. See that? And then from outside, yeah, I think that's going to be better. It'll just use more of the space. Otherwise, it would just be closed in. Let's put some of these roofs on. We can put the roofs on. I do have a whole bunch of clover leaves. So let's do this on one side. I'm going to do these, the wooden stems first. And then I'll go grab some clover leaves so we can see what this room looks like. We've got one left. We can just put it back over here. And then, as you can see, I collected a whole bunch of clover leaves as well. We can eat this. I don't know. Well, we need water is what we really need. Unfortunately, we don't have any. Food and water have been problems while gathering resources. So I think the next thing we do after collecting this... Oh, I can't even get over there to do it from that side. And we... Oh, I forgot. Forgot what I was building. Alright, we'll close this off. The food and the water are going to be a problem, but we can make in our inventory... Where is it? Under utilities? Yes, we can make a water container. We can also make under base building, is it? No. What's it under? Tools? Nope. What is it under? Meal prep. Oh, there we go. A mushroom garden for food and a dew collector for water. Now, I don't know how to get spider silk yet. There is a use for spoiled meat there. So anyway, we will be able to build those. And then we'll have food going. So I think that's what we'll do after we finish this. But for now, see that? Doesn't that look good? That looks really good, I think. We'll put some lamps in there and everything, and it'll look great. My water's buzzing at me. So I'm going to go collect more grass planks and work on the layout upstairs. I do need to remove some of these stray pieces that I didn't mean to place. But I'll come back when we're ready to finish the build off. Like, what is this? This random floating ceilings that we don't want there. And then double roofs. Which we don't want this one. Alright, I'll see you guys in a bit. We are back. Alright, I got some grass here. Got a lot of grass here. Got a few more wooden stems, weed stems. I think that should be enough to finish things off. Touched up the architecture a bit. We had to put a window up at the top. I'll explain to that when I'm done building it, when you guys can see it a little better. But we should have enough here, and let's finish this build. All right, guys, we are back. And as you could probably tell, I did not have enough weed stems. I had just miscounted how many we needed because I forgot we added more windows. So we were a few short. Had to go out and get more, but ta-da! Last piece, and our house is built. Let's go take a look at it from the front. Let me know what you guys think. Now, those windows at the top there, the reason why we have those windows there, even though I wouldn't necessarily prefer them, is because if you put the wall there, see how the wall has a rough top there and not flat, and it just sticks up, and it looks really weird and unfinished. And the piece above it is not a roof piece, it's a floor piece. So these the slanted roof pieces cut the top of those walls off and make them even and smooth, like you see right there and right there. But the floor pieces do not do the same thing. So I put a window up top. I think it looks a little weird, but that's what we've got. Got a few little resources left, but not much. We used a lot of resources today. I'm hoping, it took a long time. I'm hoping and I'm excited for and expecting that at some point we will be able to tame the bugs, like ride around on an ant, and the ant collects grass faster, kind of like Ark style with the dinos. But what I'm thinking about here is this side will be crafting side. This side will be cooking side. We'll put some storage. I'll probably put in some lamps and stuff. But yeah, that's how we're looking. I think it looks pretty nice. I don't know if we can get around the back side to see it. But we have a decent view out the windows all the way around. We can't get around that side. I mean, we could, but I might fall, so I'm not going to try it. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you got any ideas, I'll probably deconstruct most of this, move it inside, add some lamps. Maybe I'll build another storage area outside here for our planks and our weed stems. But yeah, that's it. We're going to need some furniture, some lamps, and some of that stuff. Look forward for that in the next episode.